Hello everybody, this is Razakius. Welcome back to Minecraft. Just wanted to have a moment outside because I've been inside a lot. There's been a lot going on inside my mine. I'm pretty much done with it. And here we go. Gonna want to cover this up because there is somebody hanging around and I don't want to get attacked. So I have made a pulverizer, haven't made any dynamos yet. Had some issues getting silver. As it turned out, I didn't have ore generation on, so I had to regenerate ore in the meantime. Kind of strange. I don't know why that happened that way. I never changed any of the settings, but now there's like that copper. Had I had copper here before, I would have actually taken it out. But I realized at some point that I didn't have any ore from thermal. The copper and tin that I had was, I believe, from forestry, so I went and regenerated ores. You'll also notice the stairs here have been completed. They are on the bottom now, so I shouldn't be able to get any monsters spawning on these stairs, and so far that's been true. I don't like the look as much as the other way, but they're still okay. It still has a weird, cool glow, and in fact has more of a glow in a lot of ways. You'll notice my wall here is still gone. And actually, I came in and dug this out to try to get some torches going up here. And you can kind of hear, I got some spiders already. I do think, dang it, this is granite. This is not helpful. I do think that I have managed to slow down. Slow down the generation of the critters up there. However, the problem is, for one, I think there are 2 spawners up there, and one of them seems to spawn really fast. The randomness also creates cave spiders, which happen to be my least favorite monster. And it seems to have a very high rate of special monsters. As you saw, I had that one that I had targeted as I shut it back up. So I've been trying to figure out ways to get that taken care of. I need to light it up before I go in. I need less monsters, because if you see here, there's 6 sitting around here. I think one of the spawners is right here, and I have another one over here. And the rate of spawning is just too fast for me to take out normally. What I was thinking about doing is trying to make another tunnel come here and come up the back and see if I could put out more lights up here. But look, there goes another one already. I think where my previous lanterns were, or torches rather, are up here, but up a level, so they don't really help as much. I think a couple of them do. But as you see here, I have my mine started out. I made these pillars out of portable tanks. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them this way. The reason that I built pillars is because there's a ton of lava down here, a lot more than a usual world, and I wonder if that has to do with the real world generation. But if you look, this kind of gives an outline of the stuff that's in the area, and there is a lot of lava sources out here, and I'm digging up a lot of it. And originally I was kind of getting rid of it entirely, but what I decided was that I'm probably going to actually need this. So initially I actually started using it, and I made a whole bunch of obsidian, so I can actually build my portal now. But then I also decided to start saving it, so I built all these portable tanks, and I started putting the lava inside. And you'll see down here, there's I don't think this actually can come through, and I don't entirely know why, but I put a stone here, and anyway, here's a lava lake, here's some diamond. I found a lot of diamond that I'm leaving in the walls. But this is my mine. This is a very traditional mine these days. This entire wall is lava, and so it's going to take some work to get done. But yeah, this side gives you a pretty good understanding of what I'm doing. I'm putting in a tunnel, and then I skip 3 blocks, and then I put in another tunnel, as such. And then on the second level, I go back 1. This is all half slabs right here, so nothing can ever spawn on it, but it's pretty light in here, so I don't think it's ever going to be a problem. And then it's a step up, so we got a full block in between levels, and then it's a full block over. So you see this goes there, and over 1 to the left, there's another one. And this is to basically try to catch stuff below it. It's not perfect. Stuff can escape. There's a good possibility that I will miss a diamond here or there, but it's going to be a 1-by-1 block more than likely, so it's not that big of a deal. In the meantime, I have found a lot of diamond already, and I'm not overly concerned about my diamond prospects at this point in time. Since the regeneration, I've also found some ferrous finally and some silver, so I'm going to get a dynamo built quickly, and I will also... Actually, let's go build the dynamo right now. So this is going to go up. I plan on putting up a 3rd level at the very least. And then I want to make some sort of ceiling that's probably going to come back together in a pyramid shape. And I'm going to go up at least 3 layers here. I think probably 4. So I'm going to have 4 levels to this mine before I start going back in. So for now, it's just kind of a big hole. I think it looks kind of cool as it is almost. So let's go back up, and we're going to make a dynamo really quick so that I can get this pulverizer started. I'm in desperate need. Like, I do have a decent amount of iron. I think I have now 2 stacks of iron, which is pretty good. But I know that iron is going to go by quick. And I really just need... I really need the pulverizer working. For one, digging is slow when you're dealing with stone pickaxes, and I don't want to start using iron until I get a pulverizer going. So what do I need here for the dynamo? It shouldn't be too difficult for me. Need a lot of copper, and this is where the silver was needed. So I got the redstone already. Alright. There's that. Now let's see if I can find some copper. There's my copper. I think... Let's look at this again. This is like 4 each. And 1 iron. So I need 8 there. 9, 10, 11. And that's going to be more redstone. So, let's just put in 12. That's fine. And I'm going to need 2 iron. Perfect. Running out of space. Oh my gosh. I'm going to need to create a new storage solution sometime soon here. Alright, so let's start with our redstone coil. Easy peasy. Now we can hide this, get rid of this redstone. Actually, we can just put this coal into there. There. I also need more coal. This is going to suffice. I was going to go straight to the dynamo, the magnetic dynamo, instead of doing the steam dynamo first of all. But I noticed that in order to do that, I need Invar. And in order to get Invar, I need to pulverize the ferrous. That's why a couple episodes ago I was talking about how I needed ferrous in order to make a pulverizer. It was really for the dynamo. But then I realized that I needed to actually pulverize the ferrous in order to get an Invar blend going, or I needed to put in Tinker's Construct, and I don't have that. So, yep, we're going with steam for now. Yeah. Come on! In the meantime, actually, we're running out of space here. Let us make a chest. We're going to need a new chest for all this the pulverized goodness. And yep. I decided to just start doing it up here. I spend so much time in this room that I might as well just stick around here. So first of all, there we go. What else do we need? Oh, damn it. I need to get the, I just need one redstone. You'll notice that there is something that makes colored redstone. I can't remember what that is or how to do it. I think it's specifically made so that you can color code your machines, which is kind of nifty. There we go. I can't remember how this powers. I think it's just water, isn't it? And this is all... Ah! It's nighttime. I didn't realize. Bees Spickers was bricked to death. I still haven't found any reeds. I've gone checking a couple of times, and it seems to be really hard to find any sugarcane. Ooh. We do have guys out here dying. Can you hear that? There goes one, there goes two. Yeah, and look, they're dying in accordance to level. So the 3s died first, and then the 4 died. We got another one, which means we either got a 5 or one that's regenning. He's getting close. I have a feeling it's a regener. Shoot. I don't want to go out and have him come in. Ah, there he goes. There we go. Holy cow, look at this tree. It's huge. I still haven't figured out these stupid purple sheep. I don't understand them at all. There we go. This is where I was making my obsidian. I was putting it up right there. I have plenty of purple sheep, though. If I ever want to make a purple colored something. And this is my water hole. I should make it closer. I thought this was close enough. I went out for the first time to get the water from the river, and I was like, holy cow, this is a far ways away. So I put it up here thinking that I was putting it really close to my house, and nope. Oh, that's right, I put the water there too. That was my water for obsidian making. So let's try this. That went in. Guess a few more buckets, huh? Take my obsidian water. I don't understand. How does this work? Do I just put in coal, maybe? There we go. So now that's powering up. We're just going to start with iron here, because we need iron. And we're going to make everything go out red. Can we do that? Alright, I am back, guys. So I think I should start out this little bit with an explanation that I have recently updated real world generation mod for this particular world. And part of the updates that RWG, if I can say it, RWG had was better or new biomes, which I have seen a lot. So I went out exploring the area because I'm trying to find a good location for my castle that I'm going to be building, because I do want to get started on that. I feel like my mine, I'm not completely done with it, but it's in a place where it's getting a lot less interesting to talk about. So I'm wanting to start on the castle now. And I found this, which I know happened a lot, or happens even still a lot in Minecraft, when Mojang does an update to biomes, and I have a suspicion that RW, not RD, but RWG's biome update caused this to happen. It's kind of cool, in a way. I wanted to figure out a way to use it for my castle, but the terrain on the other side is just not correct. This would be, I mean, this is kind of what I'm going to be doing anyway, so it would have been a time saver. And it's kind of nifty to look at. But there is actually like a big square. I mean, you can kind of see this is where I loaded and went exploring the first time a few weeks back. This is about as far out as I came. I've since gone out a very long ways. I've been exploring a lot, and I'm sure at some point you'll start to see that come to fruition. There are some really cool terrains now in this world. Not too far from me, there's a river system with acacia trees that's just very beautiful. And past that, there's a mesa. These aren't part of... I don't have biomes aplenty or extra biomes or anything. This is all just RWG terrains that it's coming up with. And they look gorgeous. I'll have to go back there at some point. I did find 2 mountains that I really liked. But they're a little too far away, and, well, they're not too far away, actually, but the real problem is they have not the right terrain around them. Like, they're great themselves, but they have, like, a snowy desert behind them, and I don't want to put my castle in the middle of Antarctica. Some snow is fine, and actually probably a little good, but we can't do a complete Antarctic or Arctic castle. That's just not going to work for this project. So you'll see here, this is me outlining my castle. This part right there is actually a previous attempt that was quite bad. And I've just left the wood there. I've been trying to remove some of the stuff from previous attempts for a while. This one goes out, is an extension of the castle that probably won't get built for quite some time. And then this is going to be the actual castle border, the walls, the outside wall. That cow looked funny. And let me show you exactly what it looks like. There it is. Right there is the castle walls. As you see, it's a big octagon. And then out this wall is going to be an extension. It's just going to be a small rectangle. This is going to be the entire length of it. It's probably going to be the entire length of this wall right here. And it's going to, the point of it is to meet it up with this mountain. Now, this particular castle is designed to stop people from going through a mountain pass. And so I had to find the right mountain. This is the best I came up with. It's not quite right, but it'll do. I like what's behind it because this is a great area to build a port city off of. I could either do it here or here. This used to be part of the sea. All of this used to be a sea. And you can kind of see this is the chunks that I hadn't loaded previously, and this is the chunks that I had. And this is just now cliff walls right here that go into the ocean. The new terrain is actually quite beautiful. I wish that it wasn't so radically different from my terrain that I had. I also tried to put the hexagon, or octagon rather, over here. My initial thought, my initial dimensions of it, I think would have fit here, but the octagon turned out to... it took me a while to figure out how to build the octagon, and it turned out to be a lot bigger than I actually thought it was going to be. Live and learn. I now know how to make octagons, which is kind of fun. So this is the two mountains I was talking about, and really looking at how big this is, my octagon probably wouldn't fit between these two, but they are very huge mountains, and this is the Arctic desert that I didn't want to deal with. If you can tell, this is all Arctic as well. This is a little nicer because there are trees involved, but this is literally a desert that's white. And it's just not pretty. Here is the really gorgeous river biome, and it has the desert on both sides, but here's the mesa way over here past the desert. I did find there's a magical biome right here from Thaumcraft, and a tainted biome right here. There's another magical biome. Oh yeah, it's here in the middle of the snow, which is actually kind of cool. I really like that. And I found several cities. There's one here, here, here in the ocean. There's one here. There's a lot of towns nearby. Oops, gotta place my bed. This has become the average way that I deal with nighttime now is I just carry a bed around with me, and wherever I am when nighttime comes, I just put it down and go to sleep. I could probably deal with most of the monsters at this point. I'm wearing a full suit of iron armor, but it's just not worth it. I accidentally, one night while I was working on this, turned off my computer and forgot to shut down the server. I usually shut down the server between playtimes because I'm the only person who's actually playing, so I don't really feel the need to just let it go rampant. I came back, I was in the middle of the terrain, like in the middle around here, and there was a blood moon, and that was the worst. It actually took me quite a long time to get out of it, and it took me several deaths. Even though I logged out right away, there were still mobs everywhere when I got back in the daytime. There was like, where I was spawned, like 7 or 8 infernal mob creatures, and quite devastating. Holy cow, what is this? It's a big pit. So, for this castle, the next order of business, where am I? Oh, I went the wrong way. The next order of business is going to be to clear all of this to be a flat land. This is going to be quite the project for me. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with it, to be honest with you. It's going to take a lot of time, and this is something that... I'll be honest that Tinker's Construct would have been super helpful for. I mean, I put Vein Miner in to help alleviate the problem of one at a time mining, and that works to a degree, But what I have found is that for cobblestone and stone and stuff like that, you can't actually use the vein miner. It only works for actual ores and wood. But it also, if you want to note, doesn't work for this kind of wood. It has to be a tree stump, basically, in order to be working. So yeah, this all has to be flattened. I did find reeds, or sugar canes. So I planted them right here. This is not where I found them. This is really close to where all my stuff is, but I found it in the river biome when I was over there, and I grabbed a few, and I planted it over there, and I've been collecting it. So hopefully, cross your fingers, I'll be able to enchant my stuff fairly soon here, which means that I might be able to finally more realistically deal with that stupid spawner that has been bothering me for the last few episodes. Not sure when I'm going to deal with that, but it's got to get dealt with at some point. Do I have anything else that happened? I did find a couple other surprises that I'm not going to talk about because I want to show them off and not just talk about them. They're pretty cool, though. There seems to be a lot of Thaumcraft monuments around, which, you know, I think I've mentioned it before. I've never really dealt with Thaumcraft before. It's never been a top priority for me. I dealt with it a little bit back when you had to research the heck out of everything, and I decided at that time that this mod was not worth the effort that you had to put into it. I know that they've made it so that it's less work intensive as it used to be, but I haven't dealt with it. In fact, I was thinking today that for the next episode, I think I'm going to delve into Thaumcraft a little bit. And the reason that I want to do that is because for my castle, what I'm going to do is the ground area, so each floor goes up about 30 feet, which is, I believe, around 7, 8, or 9 blocks tall. So just to get in the first floor, you're going up 9 blocks. To put that into perspective, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty much here down to the green. That's a pretty long ways for the first floor just to get inside the building. And it's all going to be stone. So what I wanted to do is hollow that floor out and turn it into basically the tech command. So all the piping, all the machines, all of that stuff, all that's going to be underneath the floors. And so there's going to be a lot of work area down there too. That's weird. I haven't actually been using anything, but it's probably good. I can go down and get some more of my tunnels dug out. Yeah, so I want to make the floor to be kind of the place where all my work stuff is going to happen, but I don't want to ruin like the facade of my workspace, of my castle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build invisible walls, if that's a possibility. I think I have a couple other mods that have hidden doors and such, but that's one of the things that I'm going to need to look at. Also, it is a big project, so it's probably going to be a good idea for me to... I have a feeling there's going to be some magic items that are going to help in easing how difficult it is. I do know that I'm at some point going to need some featherfall boots because I am going to fall and die a lot, because this is going to be a really tall tower. anyway, I think this is going to be it for the entire episode. I think this is going to be it for the episode. All of it. The entire bit of it. Come back next time, and I do think that I'm going to delve into Thaumcraft a little bit. I'm probably going to suck at Thaumcraft, to be quite honest with you, so come back and laugh at me. It'll be good fun. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a lot of fun gaming. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.